Hi guys, back again with another video. Now this video is going to be unboxing and an overview video of the MI Focus Cube. Now this is not an electronic device, this is a stress reliever. So you see over here itself it says lightweight, stress reliever, smooth finish. So this has nothing to do with earphones or phones or technology, power bank, nothing. So MI does make some products which are not related to electronics. So you have shoes, you have pens, you have this kind of thing, the focus cubes and much more. So we'll be talking about that later on. So let's go ahead, open this up, see what all do you get with this and how to assemble this, and does it really relieve any stress. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this up. Now there are two seals. Now this time around the seal is different. Now you have an orange color paper seal on both the sides instead of your regular transparent one. Now I think they've done this because a lot of people actually open up the boxes, check what is there, and then maybe they put it back and then there are some things missing. So this time it will be harder to copy it, because once it's removed I don't think you can stick it back the same way. Yeah, once it's removed you cannot stick it back the same way. So you will know that if it's original or if it's a duplicate product or if it has been opened. So I'll not use the knife, let me just try opening it like this. I want to see whether it tears off. Okay, it doesn't tear off, but once it's been removed you cannot put it back the same way. So that's a good improvement. Let me see if there's anything else written on this. Okay, so it's not recommended for children below 0 to 3, so below 3 years old. Now this is a toy. It clearly states over here that this is a toy. So don't give it to children who are below 3 years. I'll actually say don't give it below 5 years also, because these are pretty small parts and if it goes in their mouth they might choke. So that's what you get with this. So there are a lot of small parts, so you have to assemble this. Now the assembling part is not the stress relieving part. The stress relieving part is where you play with it. I'll show you that later on. So this is the manual. Okay, and this shows you how to assemble the entire product. So let's go ahead and assemble this. Okay, so it's done. So it's basically interjoint. Now it's like this. Now it's a cube. You can't pull it out like this, but you can pull it out like that. It becomes straight. Then you can, I think, do something like this. Okay, like that, then like this, and like this. So it keeps changing shapes. I don't know how is it going to relieve your stress, but I guess for people who want to focus on something, maybe for them, I don't know. I can't really get the point of this right now. I'll try using it for some time. I'll try taking it with me, and then when I'm not able to focus on things, I'll try using this. But I don't know how helpful is it going to be for me. But for a lot of other people it may be useful. For me, I don't know. I'm a little skeptical, but anyways, let's go ahead, use this for some time, and then we will talk about this. Okay, so let's talk about the build quality now. The build quality on this is excellent. No matter what I do with this, it doesn't break. It doesn't, it doesn't have a crack, nothing. No matter what I do, I cannot break it. Now let me just show you what I'm talking about. So I can do this. I can throw it with force. I'm not just dropping it, I'm throwing it with force and nothing happens to it. So the build quality on this is excellent. Okay, so does it really relieve stress? So it's it's going to be different for everyone. So the answer is yes and no. For some people who are stressed and are having two thoughts at the same time. Okay, let me just explain that first, then you will understand what this is actually made for. So basically there are a lot of things in the market like fidget spinners and the stress balls. So basically what that does is in your mind actually thinks of two things at the same time. There are people who thinks more than who can think of more than two things, three, four things at the same time, but that's not normal. There are people who generally people think of two things. One, whatever they're doing. So in case you're in office, you have to create an Excel file. So you're doing the Excel file or whatever, you're making the Excel file, and then at the back of your mind you're thinking, okay, so I have to finish this report, then I have to finish that report, then I have to go to lunch, then I have to go do this, then I have to go do that. So there's a second thought always in your mind. Now this takes the place of your second thought. So what happens is you start using this, you start doing this, and then that's a continuous motion which goes on this hand, and it needs some amount of your concentration to be there. So that first thought, the second thought is taken by this. So you're continuously doing this. Now when you work, your second thought doesn't come in because you're already using your hand or like a fidget spinner or this or a stress ball to control your second thought. So that's how this kind of thing actually works. Now it doesn't work for everyone, so just keep that in mind. So if your friend says that it really works for them, it doesn't mean that it will work for you. So maybe a fidget spinner might work better for you, or maybe a stress ball might work better for you. If not, there are these Chinese balls also. There are a lot of things that are available in the market. So maybe they might work for you better. So in case this works for you, what I would suggest is try something different. What I generally do is, it's as a habit. If I have a phone in my hand, so when I'm doing something, I keep rotating the phone. So I keep rotating it in a circular manner or whatever. If not, if I have a pen in my hand, then I keep rotating the pen or keep clicking it or doing something like that. So that's the same effect that I have with those that I'll have with this. So this is a specific product made for that. So it will not work for everyone. I'm stressing on this point already. I've already given this to 4 people, and out of them 3 people said that it worked for them, and one of them it didn't have any effect for the other one. So it really depends on you. Try the phones first, try the pens, try other things, see if it actually helps. If it helps, then I would suggest you can give it a try for this, and it's not that expensive. The build quality is very nice. One more thing, do not give it to a child. This has so many small parts which can be swallowed, so it's a choking hazard. So please do not give it to a child. It's for you. If a child sees it, it really looks very attractive. They will want to play with it, but don't give it to them. It's risky, so don't take that risk. So that's it for this video. If you like the video, please subscribe, hit the like button, and do comment. And I'll see you again with another video. Bye bye.